Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is serial number 7 from Terry Moore. For those who've been watching my reviews of this, we've done reviews of every single issue, you know that this series, I feel, is getting stronger and stronger with every single issue. Things are really coming together as it goes along and getting really intriguing. So for those who don't know, the story is about a serial killer named Jenny, who is, as we find out, is targeting really horrible people who are committing horrible acts towards like kids and women and all that, and she's murdering them. It's, you know, we've slowly kind of learned how she's picking her victims. This issue we kind of figure out why she's doing that with some really unexpected twists and turns. Like, this is kind of that, I think, the start of the finale that's coming. You know, this is the beginning of the final act of the story, and it's good. It's really good, full of tension, full of like edge of the seat moments. You know, is she gonna get caught? What's she gonna do next? It's really, really fascinating. There's also been some really interesting kind of moral dilemmas and questions thrown about. You know, she's targeting horrible people like child molesters and abusers and all that, and these are people who often get away with what they do from the police. So she is looking at it that she's doing what the police won't do. Vigilante in many ways. So the question is like, you know, how do we feel about that as readers? And I think that's been what's really interesting about what Terry Moore has been doing, is that he has been throwing in just enough for us readers to question the motivations of all the characters within the comic and what's going on. You know, obviously murdering someone's wrong, but at the same time, like, I feel like you can feel somewhat that these are somewhat justified, right? You know, yeah, I get it. Like, it's one of that you can understand. And I think there's kind of a brilliance to that in the comics, that it's going that route. But to me, this has just been a really interesting series, playing out issue by issue and slowly showing its hands. This is not one that's giving you everything and then kind of putting all the pieces together, you know, and cat and mouse chase. This has been slowly building with every single issue, teasing about the characters a little bit more, teasing their motivations, giving us a bit more about their characters and this back and forth that's going on. I think it's been really, really interesting because of that and the strength of the comic. As I said in the first issue, I wasn't completely sold, but as it's been going on, I'm more and more sold on the series, and I actually think playing out issue by issue is a great way to do it. It feels like a fantastic television series playing out episode by episode that way. I'm excited to see how it all comes together and culminates to the end and the finale. I'm super excited for this one because I really want to know where this all goes in this final arc of this series. It's Terry Moore. I mean, Terry Moore's art is, you either love his style or you don't. I love his style. I actually own some original art by him that, you know, I proudly have. You know, all black and white kind of adds to the mood a little bit. I think it plays off things really well. I'm loving the series. If you kind of like thrillers, this is a really, really good one. You can't obviously start with this issue. You got to go to the beginning. I think a trade has been out so far, so you can hop on that and then pick up the I think probably the last two issues, the previous issue and this issue, and you'll be all caught up. Well worth it. If you like thrillers, you know, psychological thriller, stuff like that, like, go for it. This is really, really cool stuff, and I'm loving the series at this point. Out now in comic shops, so you can go get it. We get a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links. There'll be affiliate links, so we get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site, so thank you for that. Just watching our videos support us, so thank you so much. If you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.